Well, happy Saturday, everyone. I am just wanting to hop on in here. We're getting ready to I'm doing a little party at my house, a little cocktails and convention product reveal. And I wanted to share with you some little ideas on how to, just some ways that I just threw it together, and some tips that maybe you might find helpful. There's lots of ways to do something like this. The only way not to do it is a way that's not fun. So get prepared to have fun with your guests. If you're going to do some product preview parties or makeup reveal parties, Savvy Minerals, that sort of thing, which I'm totally excited about. But anyway, so you ready to take a quick peek? I can't wait to show you. Here we go. Let me turn my camera around. So here's my table all set up. And I just would totally recommend that if you pick a color scheme or a theme of how you want the feel of your Savvy party to go. I chose to go with a little glitz and glam, and I love the pearls and diamonds and all things sparkly, so I kind of went with that. Just played off with the colors with the black that the Savvy Minerals has and the pink, which is in the logo, which you can see right there, which is a lot of fun. So I happen to have a handful of things from doing beauty classes with our skincare products. So I just pulled those out, and these little trays I picked up at Dollar Tree, actually, super inexpensive, and I got some little doilies so I could write down what's on each tray, and then set out foundation colors in the 3 different skin tones. I put out the bronzers and the cheek colors on their own trays as well. And of course nearby I've got everything set up with some mirrors and our great videos that are online, the tutorials, which are nice. So that way, since my feel that I wanted to go for is totally casual, I wanted to have everything accessible so that way I don't have to be present in that moment if I'm helping someone else do something. But one of the ways to sample foundations, a rule of thumb is to always have everything sanitary. So when someone dips product into, or dips an applicator into a product, you don't want to ever double dip. You don't want to dip something that has previously been used. So there's a couple ways that you can handle that. So one of the ways is to take, I'm going to use muffin cups, just little muffin holders. You could use a paper plate, you could use a mirror, you could use anything flat surfaced, and just take a little bit of the foundation and sprinkle it out into the muffin cup. And because I don't have a ton of new brushes, and I really prefer, hold on, I'm going to turn this around. I really prefer and recommend that if this is a niche that you want to get in on, that you begin to slowly invest in having extra makeup brushes as they do become available. I know that right now they're out of stock, and I'm going to tell you the secret. The secret is if you can get a great look with your foundation, with any of your product on a disposable, cheap applicator, you will never sell the brush set. And the truth is you're not going to get a great look with a disposable item. So I suggest that if this is your niche and you want to jump into it, that you get at least one brush set that you can demo on maybe your host or one guest, and then everyone else can use the disposables. But you don't have to start there. Know that you can do this on a shoestring budget to get you started. So let me show you what we're going to do. Okay, so we're going to take foundations and just put a little bit right into the muffin cups, and then we'll use cotton balls, and I'll just kind of stretch them and loosen them, give them a little spritz with the Savvy Misting Spray right onto the cotton ball, and then we'll be able to try the foundation there. We're going to do the same thing with the cheek colors. Rule of thumb is if you use a cotton ball to apply cheek color, all that cheek color, the first spot it hits on the cheek will have a bunch of color. So you want to be really careful and light if you use a cotton ball to apply a cheek color with. You want to be really light and delicate in applying it. But that's one way to do it before you get brushes, just a simple cotton ball. Super easy peasy. And of course I was all about the fun and the glitz and glam, right? So I got my little trash bag on the table for all the trash that might come our way. This is my little shopping bag while at convention. Okay, same principle applies with our eyeshadows. So I got the little mini cups, so that way you could take a little eye color, put it in the mini cup, and these little babies you can pick up just about anywhere. I ended up snagging these at our local Christmas tree shop today. Super cheap. Beauty supply stores will have some of those things. That's one great way to do it. Another option is sometimes you can find Q-tips that have a flat end. They're designed for eye makeup and things like that. I've seen Q-tips that have a flat end on one end and then a pointy end on the other. I put the Q-tips out so that way you could use more like an eyeliner. So we have our multitasker, which is great for liner, brow, shadow, and even hair roots. But I put the Q-tips out in case someone wanted to use it for a liner. And then of course our veil finisher, I'm going to use cotton rounds or cotton balls for that. And then over here we've got our lip colors that I laid out, our beautiful lip colors. And I just grabbed a couple spatulas so that way, let me see if I can show you. No, I'm not going to be able to show you with one hand. But basically you could take just a little the spatula and open up the lipstick and just kind of scrape it a little bit. And then if you snagged these just because I had them, but you could do anything you wanted, just to put the color there so they could use their fingers, and we're not double dipping with fingers or anything like that. So that's just how I'm doing it, super simple. I didn't really go spend a lot at all for getting prepared with this. There was just a few disposables I needed to pick up. I really encourage you, pick a theme, have fun with it, pull dishes out of your cabinet, vases if you want. You saw I used wine glasses and martini glasses to put all my holders in, and I just set it up like a beauty bar. Oh yeah, no, totally. I did, Tina, just so you know, I had kind of done this as a private event because I have limited space. But I want to be able to do more of these things. So I definitely wanted to get started and do a trial run before I encouraged everyone to do this. Absolutely, yeah, we can definitely meet up and play with it a little bit. It'd be a lot of fun. But the idea is just to have fun with your guests. I am a big fan of the beauty bar and just letting people play and have fun versus a sit-down class. One of the reasons for that is it's just way more like a girlfriend night feeling versus a class, and so many people just need to kick back and relax. So as a business builder, I encourage you, any class you ever have or any casual session you ever have, you definitely want to make sure that you encompass why Young Living, our seed to seal process, what sold you on Young Living, toxins that are in our everyday, and then close up at the end with each person with an opportunity to either make a purchase or get started. Those elements have to always, always, always be there with your casual events or a class. But the other reason I really like having a more casual feel is you don't have to be the expert. In every group of women, there's gonna be someone who is like, got it going on with her makeup. And so if that's not you, but you wanna share your Savvy Minerals, the tutorials on YouTube are there. Have them ready on your device, your iPad, your phone, whatever, so that way you can share them. And then ask people, well, how would you try to put that on? People want to share what they do and have fun with. A couple little tips is just to think of your face as a blank canvas. And shadows and darkening, darker colors will create those shadows, and the lighter colors is kind of going to bring forward as if the sun were to hit it, as if the light were to hit it. So like bronzers, just as an example, you would put a bronzer somewhere where you might want to create a little shadow line, whereas you might want to take a highlighter and put it somewhere that you would want to make it look like it comes forward a little bit. That's how you add depth and definition. Those are whole other classes, lots of fun to learn on things like that. I only say that so you don't feel afraid of it. Have some excitement around it. Play. There's no real wrong way to do it, you guys. So I hope this helps. I'll snap a few more pictures. What else did I do? Oh, I did one other thing. Let me show you. I also want people to be able to clean their face when they come in. So I did prep in my bathroom a little section. I happen to have this from beauty school, and I can post some of these graphics up. And then I just put some of our skincare out so they could have fun with it, and some of our cleansers out so people can try and have fun and play. Anyway, so I hope this helps you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Post some pictures and comments and ideas, below. Let's learn from one another, compile it all, and we'll just sharpen one another and give lots of options on how to have fun with it. Take care.